amongst all young people, and given a lead, this can be turned into an eagerness to have a go themselves at all sorts of music. The lead certainly exists in Harlow. 4 of Harlow's big schools each has a flourishing music centre on Saturday mornings. Hundreds of children come in their own free time, and mostly on their own pocket money, to learn a musical instrument. They come from all over the town, and every Saturday they have an instrumental lesson, a class in theory, and a chance to play in an orchestra. When you walk into each of these schools, you find scattered in every classroom small groups practicing or being taught. The demand for teachers has been a great problem. On one day, at one time, each week, about 100 different groups of eager children need teaching. Yet in this one small town, enough teaching talent has been found and mobilized to meet the need. Not only official teachers, but good musical amateurs, scientists, architects, and engineers, housewives. All sorts of people caught up in this musical explosion, some of them even rushing from one centre to another to teach a special group, like the classical guitar class. This boy is 17. The newest of the Saturday music centres is held at Burnt Mill Comprehensive School, and it has a large proportion of younger children. Here, the Pied Piper with infectious vitality is Brian Barnes. The school is itself brand new, and this orchestra of virtual beginners is sprinting up through the standards. In another of the Saturday music centres at Latin Bush School, John Stevens rehearses with an older and more experienced orchestra, which he has forged over 3 years.
Cello, absolutely on the note, not really on the note when we start. Could you bring your music up and put it on the glockenspiel stand so that you're not looking the other way? Thank you.
Shortly after we filmed him, he was leaving Harlow, somewhat sadly, to take up a post as music advisor to one of the Midland counties.
Can we try this start again? Diddy-dum. Right, good. Entry. Watching. Right, together. Okay? Do it at the start. Right.
John Stevens' contribution to the town's musical life didn't stop in the school. He's been conductor of the local opera company for 2 years, one of the leading spirits in the Music Association, and a regular organist at various churches and concerts.
Okay, right, now we'll start properly. The thing, the real thing, promise you.
This morning he ends by rehearsing Benjamin Britten's setting of the 150th Psalm with the Saturday Orchestra and a choir drawn from lots of different junior schools. They're going to do it for an end-of-term concert. This is the first time they've come together.
Praise him in the sound of the trumpet. Praise him upon the lute and harp. Praise him in the cymbals and dances. Praise him upon the strings and pipes. Praise him in the sound of the trumpet. Praise him upon the strings and pipes. Praise him with the sound of the trumpet.
one of the big youth centres catering for the large and still growing teenage population.